Alrighty, is this going to be a side quest and private action episode? Maybe. There we go, I can finally select these that I did not select all those episodes ago. I still wish there was a select all button, but I digress. I just need an an ice gem for this one. I think I can buy those. Alright, the only side quest I can do right now is this one. I'll get that, and I get a purification signet for doing that one. And then I can select this one. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, is that all of them? Is that all I can do? It looks like it. I still haven't done the Find Ruddle side quest yet. Maybe one of these days. Alright, give me the goods. I got all my characters with me, so I'm expecting good private actions. Oh, I see 3 of them already.
What exactly are the corrupt?
Let me explain. Regular animals, such as wolves, birds, and so on, are somehow imbued with marks resembling signets, which turns them into vicious beasts. The corrupt also carry diseases, I heard. At least, that's how people say the disease that killed my parents and Fiddly's mother spread.
Would you like to find out if that was really the cause?
Ah, I never thought to find out, but maybe I do. To be honest, I may have been too preoccupied with the past. I need to be stronger and start looking ahead.
That's interesting. They call it the corrupt. Like how data can get corrupted, you know? And it's all a simulation.
Oh, you reek of alcohol.
This planet's awash in fine alcoholic beverages. Fruit wine, fermented liquors, and any other type you could ever want.
The climate around this area is mild, too.
Next to Trekur's harsh environment, Rasulia is a veritable paradise. That's why conflicts break out.
It's not our fault that their land isn't fertile.
I know that all too well. We've been in the same position, too.
Is that all? Like, most of these private actions are incredibly mundane. I'm gonna keep them all in the video, even if they're not all interesting, but still.
Bill, are they smiling? Because they're having fun together?
Ooh, who are you talking about? Do fun things make people smile. I wouldn't be so sure. He wants me to make her laugh. That's exactly it. Okay, I like these 2 answers. She wants me to make her laugh.
Like you're down. How about I make you laugh?
I'll try. Make me laugh.
Okay, what's the world's saddest fruit? Blueberries!
Huh. Okay.
I appreciate the enthusiasm from the voice actor there. All right, those are all the private actions. Some of the private actions are pretty good private actions. No, they're not. No, I don't like these private actions as much as the private actions in the previous games. I do like. I kind of liked Anne's and Miki's because I like how they use the word corrupt, and that can harken back to the simulation a bit.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
And I guess the Relia conversation was pretty alright as well. 3 more private actions.
I wonder if I have too much muscle. Shaping up is great and all, but I don't want to get too bulky. I really think my arms look too much like a man's. My stomach muscles are getting more defined too, and my shoulders are a little broader than I'd like.
All girls need meat on them. He could use even more muscle. There's nothing to worry about. I like how this is the least judgmental answer, so I'm gonna choose that one.
Absolutely fine to me. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
You think so? I'm fine the way I am? Well, if you say it's okay, then I guess I'll stop worrying.
That was quaint. I really don't know what to say about most of these private actions.
Is there anything you want me to get you, little one? Anything at all? How about some clothes that match your hairstyle?
To be together.
What?
I want to be together. Not alone.
I see. I'll tell you what. We'll all stay together then. Don't worry your little head over it.
I meant...
You meant what? What'd you mean? Huh? Tell me. Tell me, damn you. I don't know what you want. Me neither. Damn it, the ladies around here won't give you the time of day if you're not in the army. That's not a very appropriate thing to say around a little kid. Jesus Christ. God damn. Oh, all right, anyway. Private action way over here. And in Victor, that's an interesting team up.
A dog.
Do you like dogs?
No. I see them as rivals.
Rivals? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
Is that it? Is that one? You there with no personality. What's your issues with dogs? Explain to me further. That way you would have a little bit more of a personality if you just explain your issue with dogs. It would actually define you a little bit. I know she likes cats from an earlier private action. All right, go in. And then exit. All right, how many private actions? All right, we still got some private actions.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
I'm gonna try to get all the private actions this episode. I'm gonna try to get all the ones back in the first town and all that good stuff. He does not have one. There's only one private action here. The fastest route would probably be, yeah, in this direction.
My budget's set, but what to spend it on? Something cute or something practical? Something cute or something practical? Something cute or something cute? I guess that settles it. Something cute for sure.
Okay, I guess that one had some personality in it. I like Anne in combat. I like how she's like a Cliff clone from you know, Star Ocean 3, so I like her in combat. So I don't actually dislike her as a character. I just think she's kind of boring. Anyway, yeah, that was the only private action. So gotta exit and re-enter. If I were to rank the characters so far, it would go like this.
Okay then, let's reconvene.
I think Emerson would be my favorite character. And then I guess next up would be Fidel. I actually like him in some of the cutscenes. And then I guess Relia would be next. She's kind of funny. And then Miki, she has some standout moments. And then Fiore.
So cute. What a miraculous coincidence. This splotch on the wall is adorable.
What the fuck are you talking about? This place reminds me of my home. Okay, what even is that? What is that? Okay, so it has to be Fiore. And because she's like smart and stuff. Like whenever the characters are confused about something, she like points them in the right direction. And then Victor. Victor actually has my favorite design. I think Victor looks like a freaking badass. He looks kind of like Loki from Valkyrie Profile. So Victor's my favorite character, like design-wise. He has like really cool armor and cool like etchings on his armor as well. Has a cool sword as well. So yeah, I do like Victor a little bit, and then I guess Anne would be my final character on my ranking on how much I like them, because she's just I don't know. She's just boring. Victor's a little less boring, you know. Victor,
Okay then.
I like Victor's introduction. I like how when Victor appeared for the first time, he just like ran in to assist us in combat, so that was very cool of him. So that's why Victor edges out, and he has a cooler design, honestly.
Can I ask you something? If someone gave you a stuffed animal, would that make you happy?
As a guy, no, it wouldn't. Yup, as I sleep with one, it depends on the animal. Well, no, I would be happy, because it's the thought that
There's no doubt
counts.
in my mind it would. I mean, I sleep with one every night.
Every single night? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a custom everyone has?
If they're like me, then probably.
So, then Captain Kenny Delacroix? Victor? No. Even Commander Dean?
Oh my gosh, you can like, there's like textures under the scaffolding here. Yeah, see, that private action gave Anne some more personality. And I do like Fidel as a character. I think he's kind of underrated. I think some of his interactions are pretty interesting, pretty funny. I think he's great in cutscenes, Fidel. But the only problem is that there really aren't many cutscenes in this game. It's all the private actions, but when he does do something in a cutscene, he usually does some cool things. Like, I like how when Emerson told him that they lost Relia, Fidel actually, like, took him by the throat and was about to punch him. I like that a lot. And I like how, as soon as he saw that random ship in the sky, he didn't even question it. No, he was about to jump right in front of Miki to dodge her from, I mean, to guard her from the blast. So that was really cool. So I do like Fidel. Yeah, honestly, this cast of characters, they're not that bad. I like them a little bit, I think. All right, we are back at Midioc. I'm gonna go see if Welch has anything new for me, and then I'm gonna check out some private actions. All right, Welch had nothing new for me, so yeah, private actions.
That makes, wow, 263. Amazing. So many different types of sweets, just in Rasulia alone. But that isn't nearly enough. No, I won't stop eating until I've had at least a bite of every last sweet in the world.
Fidel, you're not even gonna say anything to her about that? You're not even gonna say, how about I buy you some sweets, or something generic like that? Come on.
Ilia. Ilia would protect me, I know it. Everyone is so very warm. Being together is really nice. Relia would protect me, I know it.
Aren't you Relia? What the fuck? What? I don't get it. Is she talking in third person? Is she saying she'll protect herself? I don't know.
I can't believe there are two people in this world who are even stronger drinkers than I am.
You did all right yourself, you know.
I'm glad I got to see what a weird drunk you are, though.
I'm weird.
You started out as the same old perv, but the drunker you got, the more serious you got. I've never seen anyone like that. Now I know I can drink with you in peace.
Ah, so that's why you said earlier that we could go for drinks together, but not dinner.
Wait, what? You've unlocked the spendthrift role? What? What is that? Huh? Use attack skills more often. You display your... What is this? And why? Did I get it from this private action? Hey there, hi. Maybe he'd like it if I got him a gift of the local fruit. Okay. Yeah, that's just like Ilia from Star Ocean 1. Ilia in Star Ocean 1 liked drinking.
Whoops. Those kicks of yours are some of the best I've ever seen, Anne. Your military must have a strong tradition of martial arts.
I didn't actually learn that technique in the military. My grandmother taught me how to fight.
Oh.
Back in her day, my grandmother could knock a large tree down with a single kick.
That's very impressive.
Alright, cool. So she can kick down an entire tree. But I mean, I bet all these characters can knock down trees, right? I mean, probably. Like, Fidel could probably cut down a tree with a sword. Fioria could use her magic. I'm sure Miki could figure out a way to knock down a tree.
You don't have to tell me, I get it. I shouldn't be wasting my time trying to be a gourmand. I mean, after seeing all these battles firsthand, it's just...
Is being a gourmand a waste? It's pretty wasteful. Cook more, eat less. I don't think it's a waste. That's the best answer.
I don't think it's a waste at all. Having a hobby is a great thing.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say. If only I wasn't so hungry all the time. I need to keep my stomach in check.
Ah, can you smell that? It's coming from over there. Is that all with you? Is that your... Is that all your private actions? All your private actions are just, I'm hungry.
Sleep. Eat. Walk. Alone's no good. Why aren't you here? Where are you?
This character is... I swear she has to be inspired by Lane. Serial Experiments Lane, that anime. Like, she reminds me so much of Lane. Which is why I think I like her a little bit. Because I like Lane. That's like my favorite anime, so...
You're quite the drinker, right, Fiore?
Yes, and I especially love Rasulian fruit wine. I watch how much I drink, though, because I can't stand hangovers.
I see. Then I'll give you a drink that doesn't cause hangovers sometime.
What's it made of? Something that prevents you from getting drunk?
You're more interested in its ingredients than its flavor?
Yep. As long as I'll be all right the next day, you can count me in.
Wow.
No, that's not my cat.
Was that her meowing just now? Are we gonna find your cat eventually? Honestly, this water grew on me. Honestly. At first I didn't think the water looked that good, but now it's like really charming looking. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. Just I like a lot. Anyway. Yeah, those are all the private actions there. I hope I hope we can find Anne's cat eventually. And Fiore likes drinking. And Anne likes, not Anne, Miki likes food. And Emerson's a pervert. And Relia is just disassociating.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
And yeah, everybody has a whole personality. Yeah. There's only one private action? Okay. All the way over here with... Where are those characters? Fiore and Anne. That's an interesting pair up.
Do you have a hangover?
Yes. That's what I get trying to keep up with Emerson. I can drink, but he's something else. I've never met anyone who can hold his liquor so well.
He certainly has a high tolerance for alcohol, but he's nothing compared to my grandmother.
Your grandma?
She would answer how much she could drink, not in bottles, but barrels.
Sorry, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. All right. Private action episode. All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's a private action episode. I don't think I should upload this, honestly. I don't think any of these private actions are interesting enough to warrant their own episode. Yeah, fuck it. I'll upload it. All the private actions. I genuinely don't know what to say about them. I don't know what commentary to give. Make them more interesting. These are not as good as the private actions in the previous Star Ocean games at all. I guess I like how they're voice acted. That's kind of nice. I like how... I like the setup. I like how you just walk in the whistle and then you can see where they're on the map. That's nice. That's nice and convenient.
Kitty!
That's it. That's it. That's all of it. And I guess I do kind of like some of Emerson's dialogue specifically. And I like some of the multi-choice ones a little bit. But most of these private actions... You know, you go in the whistle, you get all the private actions, you go in the house. You go in the you go in the inn, then you leave, and you go in the whistle.
Okay then. Let's reconvene.
And you basically just grind out all of these private actions, and it feels kind of sloppy in a way. Oh my gosh, the next private action is way over here. We're gonna find her cat eventually, right? If we never find her cat, then what's the point?
Here, kitty! Where are you?
I'll help look for your cat, Anne, if you describe it for me.
It's cute.
Perhaps you could give me a few more details?
It's cute all over.
Yeah. Not helpful. Good luck with that.
But oh, Jesus Christ, I was waiting for you to say something like that. I was waiting for you to go, I'll help you find your cat, but you were just completely silent every single time. I bet the next private action she'll actually find her cat. Also, is it her cat? Is it literally her cat? She's not from this planet, so did she bring the cat here? And it went missing?
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Why do I care so much? I don't know why I care so much.
Pardon me.
Alright, private action way down there. There's probably gonna be another Anne one.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's standing in the private action circle. Go, go, go. It looks like Emerson is helping her.
Kitty!
Can you tell me what's going on with Anne's cat?
She found it on the street and cared for its wounds, but it ran away soon after.
Oh, so it's not even hers.
I mean, yeah, you pretty much took the words right out of my mouth. So, yeah, it's not even hers. Well, I mean, we still gotta find it. Because I still care for some reason. I'm gonna keep doing these private actions until we get that cat back. I'm being serious. And like another small little annoyance. And I'm not trying to complain. I actually like this game a lot so far. I want to make that clear. Is when you end the private action segment and you go back in the inn to reset it all to get more private actions, it takes a while to go back in the inn. Like, you gotta wait for that like little like 5-second load, and you gotta like walk back out, and you gotta like actually like run up to the door like this until the characters decide they can finally go in. Okay, I think those are all the private actions. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, now I gotta go all the way, all the way to Thal. I'll meet you there. Alright, Thal. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever to get here.
Hey, Miki, when we were kids, didn't you used to run faster than me?
Yes, I think I did.
I thought that... Oh, maybe you're slower because you got fat.
How can you say such terrible things like they were nothing? You're so mean!
Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant you're cooking so good, you just can't stop eating it.
I've had it with you!
That's not what I meant. All I wanted was to try your home cooking again. Since you're finally back home. I swear.
Miki's voice actor got really passionate and really scary there for a second. Oh my god. I respect the grind.
Pardon me.
The climate here is delightful.
Sure is. You know, before I left Thal, I had no idea the weather could vary so much from place to place.
Which type of weather do you prefer? Hot or cold?
Cold weather is the best. I'll take hot any day. I don't like either. I don't like either. I mean, it depends on my mood. I mean, sometimes I prefer hot weather, and sometimes I prefer cold weather. And sometimes I don't like either. I guess I like... Where is a I like both option?
To be honest, I don't like either one.
Then perhaps it would behoove you to live in a place without 4 seasons.
Oh, you're right. I'd love it if every day was a warm spring one.
You're not much of an aesthete, are you?
An aesthete? What do you mean? Are you trying to psychoanalyze me? I guess our character is starting to show a little more in these private actions.
I got something.
Got what? From who?
An apple. From someone I don't know.
Be happy for her. Say not to take from strangers. Make sure she said thank you. I like that option.
I hope you said thank you to the person. If not, let's go do that.
Thank you. Thank you. You say thank you.
Of course. I mean, doesn't it make you happy when people thank you for something?
Fidel. Thank you.
I like how realistically these characters act around that child character. In the previous Thurston games, it's like they didn't even acknowledge that there were kids around.
Miki, are you being a part of the team and pulling your own weight? You're not just bumbling around and holding everyone back, are you?
I'm fine. I might not look it, but I'm actually a lot stronger now. What about you, Tet? You're not slacking now that Fiddly's not around, are you?
Hey, I'm still an assistant instructor, you know. I teach the village children about swordsmanship. Don't you worry.
What about your own training? You're not skipping out on that, are you? So you are slacking. I knew it. You're a lost cause.
Oh my god. You're a lost cause. I find it funny how the developers bothered to give each and every single private action a name in the corner there. Like, was that necessary? I don't think these private actions distinguish themselves enough to have individual names for each one.
Act like Fidel. Me roar brave! Was that anything like him? Me roar brave! Me roar brave! Me roar brave!
Me roar brave? Is she trying to say something there? I don't know what she could possibly be saying there. Oh, be more brave? Be more brave? Is that what she's saying? I don't know.
Sorry.
One time, when Fiddly and I were little, we got lost while playing on a mountain and had to spend the night there. I was 6 when it happened, and Fiddly was 11, I think.
I didn't know you were so mischievous.
I got scared and started to cry. So Fiddly tried to make me feel better, saying, "Calm down, there's nothing to worry about." But when I woke up in the morning, Fiddly's eyes were all puffy and red. Apparently, he'd been crying during the night.
Well, that's to be expected from a young child, after all.
But every time I tell this story, he insists that he never cried. He says that I just made that part up.
Men are like that. Show him some sympathy.
Fidel, you're not gonna insert yourself into that conversation. There's a bigger age gap between those two than I thought. Like I thought Fidel and Miki were like the same age, but no, they're like that's like a 5-year age gap, I guess.
After all this time, Fiddly still can't eat fish guts. I don't know how he can deprive himself, though. They're so good. Guts?
Internal organs. When making dishes with small fish, you can just leave them in.
Once, when Fiddly was eating a fish he'd caught in the river, the worm he'd used as bait popped out of the fish's guts.
Oh, come on. Don't remind me of that.
What a waste. Guts are one of the best parts.
Guts is a weird way to refer to them. I mean, yes, it's fish meat. I wouldn't call it guts. Also, why is Relia here in this private action if she's not gonna say anything?
So warm.
Yeah, it really is. I'm pretty warm too.
So warm.
Indulge me, Emerson. In your opinion, which planet of all the ones you've ever visited had the tastiest food?
Food. Let me see. On one planet I went to about 6 years ago, I had some steak that was green. I don't know what animal the meat came from, but I do remember that it was very juicy and delicious.
Green steak.
Oh my god.
I was trying to make you appalled, but you seriously want to eat green steak?
I envy you so much. I really want to go to space sometime.
The way she said that, it sounded like she was really into it. Is that a reference? Like, was there an enemy or planet in a previous Star Ocean game where you could buy green steak? If so, then I don't remember any planet like that. I think we're on a planet from a previous Star Ocean game. I think this is Lemurus, but I could be wrong. Man, there are actually a lot of private actions here.
You like alcohol and women, right? If you also like gambling, you'd take the Triple Crown.
I hate to admit it, but I do like to gamble too. So I guess I do deserve the crown.
Men are always ready to throw down whatever's in their pockets, it seems.
I don't do that kind of gambling. At least not the kind with money, that is. I'm talking high stakes. I bet my life.
That statement doesn't make you sound as stunning as you think it does. Relia, how would you like to sing something together?
Sing?
Yeah, sing. Singing's pretty fun, you know.
We'll sing... together? I'm still not sure what you mean. I don't get it. What's singing?
Okay. Never mind then. Maybe we can another time?
Maybe we can sing Another time.
Okay, it's a deal.
What? No, that conversation sucked. When she said, what's singing, Miki should have gave a genuine answer there. It's like a lot of these private actions. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I keep thinking of responses that are so much better than the responses that the character is actually giving, and like every private action just ends like too soon. And there are a lot of freaking private actions. There are so many private actions. I feel like there should have been less private actions, and that way they could have had more time to focus on making some good and intricate private actions if there were fewer of them. It's like, really, we're not gonna tell Relia what singing is. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sing with her. That would have been a cool private action, but no. That is not a private action. Instead, we tell her, never mind. And then we end the private action. That's what happens. Alright, so I talked to the drunk guy in fucking Midiok, and I talked to the doctor in Shawl. So now Ruddle should be in central Relia somewhere. He will be a star on the map somewhere. So I just have to find a star on the map. The woman was really pretty. If you're looking for Ruddle, he said he was heading to a place called Midiok. Ruddle, you must mean the lad who was getting a throat talking to by the girl with him. This morning he's just thinking about going to Midiok and hightailed her right out of here. Are you serious? Love scrolls back in the day. You have anything else to say about Ruddle? Sorry, so I had so I talked to the drunk guy in Midiok, and then I talked to the doctor in Stall, and then I come back here because the doctor told me he was in central Relia, and these people just told me he's back in Midiok, so I gotta go all the way back to Midiok? Are you serious? How good is the reward for doing this side quest? Because this is kind of stretching it. Oh my god, it's Ruddle! Hi, Ruddle! Romina asked you to find me. Wow, that couldn't have been easy. Oh, it's a Ruddle and Romina reference. The Star Ocean 3! This whole game's a Star Ocean 3 reference! I'll go back to the inn and meet up with her. Apologize if I've caused any trouble. You look different than Ruddle and Star Ocean 3, though.
Whoops.
Okay, so I didn't have to go all the way back to Midiok. Those NPCs were just telling me random crap then. Okay, I found him. Does that mean I did it? Hold on a second. Resources, quests. Find Ruddle. I did it.
Pardon me.
Gotta go to the bulletin board. Yeah, I have not even looked at what the reward is yet. I don't know how good the reward is. An Earth Charm. Okay, cool. I got an Earth Charm. Cool. Wait, what was that? What was that? Did I just unlock more side quests? Did I? No. I don't know. Something just flashed on screen for a second, and I couldn't read what it said. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, next up for the side quests is actually where I need to be right now. The previous cutscene told me to go to Santaru. And even though I need to go there for story reasons, I actually want to go there for side quest reasons and private action reasons, because this is a side quest and private action episode, so I'll meet you there.
Kenny here. What is it?
Captain, I'm sorry to report that it will take us longer than expected to reach your position.
I knew it.
That's not all. You see, our ultra-long-range sensors have detected a Chronos spacecraft. Readings indicate it is scheduled to arrive before us.
That's pretty terrible news.
We wish you the best, sir.
What do we do?
There's not much we can do. We're sitting ducks once that ship gets here. Our only hope is that this expunction technique works and they give up on Relia.
Then let's hurry.
That sounds important. and concerning. Oh my god, what? Okay. Is that a glitch? So if you enter the battle and then when your character spawns outside the line, you instantly leave the battle? That's kind of interesting. Oh my god, the fucking camera. Oh my god, camera. Work with me, camera. Sacred pain. Okay. Look at how cool this city looks off in the distance. That looks awesome. It looks like it takes some inspiration from Midgard from Valkyrie Profile. This might be my favorite town in the game so far. This town is really beautiful. And if I did already see all the towns that this game has to offer, then I must say that this one definitely stands out a lot. Like, look at the waterfall on this giant fountain here. That's cool. It looks like a giant boat, kinda. All right. Now that we're here, time to get a move on with these side quests and private actions. Let me see what you got. Oh my gosh, I did a lot of these apparently. There. Oh, Ruddle. Gotta find Ruddle again. Ruddle, god damn it. Anyway, there. Did that one. Okay, I get it. This game could desperately used a select all button. I'm just gonna hold up and mash X as fast as I can, so. Okay, there. Quest clear, of course, because I'm a freaking beast at this game. Golden Amulet for that one. Swordsman Manual 1. I think I already got all the Swordsman Manual moves, so I don't need any more of those. Solar Signet there. And a Silpstone for this one. Alright. Okay, that appears to be all the side quests. Apparently Ruddle went missing again. God damn it, Ruddle. Anyway. I got some new books for that, so of course I gotta see if they're any good. Hunter's Moon and Shockwave. I don't know about those. Flying Guillotine. Stone Rain. Stone Rain was actually pretty useful in Star Ocean vs. Departure. I know people say mages suck in that game, but Stone Rain, it could stun like every enemy. It was kind of nice actually. Air Slash. You know, I don't need to buy anything here. It's fine. All right, private actions.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
This town is really, really far out of the way, so I assume.
Pardon me.
So I would hope these private actions stand out and are better than the other private actions.
Do you like cooking, Miki?
Not really.
What?
I do like eating though, so I cook whenever I want to eat something. It's a means to an end, that's all.
Even so, I think you're a great cook. You could open a restaurant if you wanted.
Coincidentally, I had a discussion about that with Fiddly and Ted not too long ago, but...
They were against it?
Well, they weren't necessarily against it. It's just that they both said the same thing would happen.
You'd eat all the food by yourself.
I like the cadence in Miki's voice acting a lot. I swear there was a private action earlier where she said she liked cooking. I digress.
Don't look.
I feel like someone's watching me.
I know. It's highly unlikely he'll attack us in town, but there's no doubt in my mind he's out for blood.
I knew it.
He's gone now. He could come back at any time, though. Stay vigilant.
I will.
They're talking about Lizard, dude. They're talking about freaking Lizard. He's here. I know he's here. There's a million of him in this town.
Ugh. I'm so sorry about your hair, kiddo. I mean, that hairstyle is pretty cute too. Looks great on you.
It looks cute?
Sure does. I mean, it'd look even cuter if you accessorized it, but it's still cute.
Even cuter?
So, cheer up, okay? I'm here for you.
Thank you?
Thank you. I like how that was a question.
Is something wrong, Anne?
Someone behind us has been staring at me for some time.
Well, there's nobody there.
I guess I'm just imagining things.
It's her cat, dude. But it's her cat. That'd be kind of funny if it's actually her cat. I don't know.
You're always such a loner.
A loner. I'm surrounded by beautiful women, and you're calling me a loner.
You may be physically close, but you're still emotionally distant.
Is that how I look to you?
You may not realize it, but girls notice these things. Better make sure you don't hurt anyone.
Wow. No one's ever said that to me before.
Well, yeah, those are that's a very specific choice of words. I wouldn't expect anybody to ever say it to you. It's not like she said, "I love you and you mean the world to me." No, she just gave you advice. All right, Relia, give me the goods.
Fidel! Fidel!
Relia wants your attention. Ask what's wrong. Say you're here for her. Say she looks happy. These are all really similar answers if you think about it. You look happy.
Look at you. Looks like you're having fun.
You're having fun. You're having fun.
Those twinkling stones are so pretty. That's exactly what you said 5 hours ago when we were here.
Hey, Fiddly. They say the fish is really good here. What do you say? Care to try some with me?
No, I'm good.
You still can't eat fish? Even stoic Relia will laugh at you for being such a picky eater. You do know that, don't you?
I can eat fish if I want to. I just don't like it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The thing with eating that fish you caught only happened once. Are you seriously still caught up on it?
Please don't remind me. Pardon me.
Well, if you refer to fish meat as guts, then I don't think that makes it less satisfying. I don't think I would want to eat fish either. If the innards were called guts, like imagine if sushi was called guts wrapped in rice.
This planet sure has a lot of beautiful women.
Do you always have to view things through such a warped lens?
Aren't you the one who says it's important to see things from different perspectives?
Don't twist my words like that.
It may take a while, but I know you'll come around someday, Anne. Hey, take a look at that pretty lady over there.
That's not seeing things from different perspectives. That's looking around like a kid in a candy store.
Your hair was so long and beautiful. Too bad they had to go and cut off so much of it.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't worry about it, though. It'll grow back over time. Trust me.
It was cut?
It'll be cuter than before.
Cuter than before?
You shouldn't discourage someone's short haircut by saying it'll look better long. No. Fiore should have instead said something like, "Yeah, your new haircut looks really good," or something like that, instead of saying, "You looked better for your old haircut." Anyway, those are not all the private actions.
Thank you very much for this morning.
What?
You handed me a towel when I was washing my face, didn't you?
That wasn't me.
Miki also said it wasn't her, so if it wasn't you, then who was it?
It was the cat. Actually, she's just going crazy. Or it really is Lazard. Or Luther programmed somebody to stalk her. I don't know. Just spitballing here. You'd think Fidel would chip in and say, "We have to find who's doing this to you," but nope, he just doesn't say anything.
Excuse me, but why are you always trying to talk to women?
Well, it's a boatload more fun than talking to men, especially one guy I know. A big part of it is this. Women say what they think regardless of the situation.
Pardon my ignorance, but doesn't that make it harder to hold a conversation with them?
Exactly. Who would you rather go up against in a fight? A tenacious warrior or a complete pushover?
Well, that's obvious. I'd want to check. Oh, now I get it.
See? So much more fun.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
What's going on?
You're really warm.
Ah, you like being warm?
Yes.
I see. So do I. You're nice and warm, too.
So warm. So nice.
Do they have the same voice actor? I swear they have the same exact voice actor. I can't really tell, though. So far I have not recognized any voice actors from any previous Star Ocean game. Which is interesting, because usually Trice re-gets their voice actors, like, they'll reuse voice actors for different games they make.
Huh?
What? What the? How in the world did you know I was trying to sneak up behind you?
Oh, Captain. It's only you.
You sure are acting strange. But if I knew you weren't gonna get angry, I wouldn't have even bothered. Where's the fun in that?
That conversation really felt like it ended early. Like, he literally, like, that conversation was ended on a question.
I picked it up.
What did you pick up?
A nut.
You're giving it to me? Plant it and it might grow. Let's have Miki eat it. Even though this is probably my favorite answer, I'm not gonna choose that one. Are you giving it to me? Plant it, it might grow. Well, knowing the private actions in this game, the philosophical conversation that I would want them to have about planting a plant and then watching it grow is not a conversation that's going to happen in this game. So I'm gonna choose, you're giving it to me?
Are you giving this to me? Why, thank you.
Are you happy?
Of course I am.
That's good.
Good. Is that all the private actions? You would think, because there's been a lot of private actions, like so many private actions. Oh my gosh, this might be a pretty long episode of just private actions. No, oh my gosh, there are still more private actions. Oh my gosh, actually, it's kind of impressive if you think about it, like how many private actions they managed to like stuff into this game with just these like 7 characters. All right, who's over here? Like, sure, quality, quantity.
Recently, I feel like something has been haunting me.
Tell your protector, confide that you feel the same. That is a hilarious answer. Say it's all in her head. Oh my god, I want to choose that answer. That is too good. I'm sorry. Feel the same. Oh, I know that's not a good answer. You know what? Fine, I'm choosing that one.
Julian? At least I'm not alone. I felt something glaring at me for a while now.
You have? Well, you do seem like the ghost-sensing type.
Huh, now that you mention it, maybe I am.
We should get an exorcism done. Do they have exorcisms on Feycreed?
Is Feycreed the planet we're on? See, that conversation, I like that conversation. There was personality in that private action.
Whoops.
And I don't think there would have been as much personality with the other options, so I chose the most interesting option there. Alright, that's all the private actions. And that is all the private actions. Okay. Alright. I don't know if that's literally every private action, but I did go to 3 or 4 different towns, and I exhausted every private action option until there were no more private actions. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. All right, thoughts on the game so far? Okay, so the private actions, I gotta talk about the private actions. I like how many private actions there are, and I like how easy they are to get. Like they're not cryptic to find like they were in Star Ocean 3. And I do like some of the interactions, but you know, when you compare them to the earlier Star Ocean games, and I hate comparing, but these private actions they're not as good as the ones in the previous Star Ocean games. My favorite private actions are the ones with Emerson and Miki and Relia, because I feel like they have the most natural dialogue. Miki has the best voice actor by far, and Relia is actually a realistic character. Like, kids act like this. I've seen kids act like that in real life. And she reminds me of Lane from the anime. And Emerson also has a pretty cool personality. So I like them. But honestly, most of these private actions are pretty bland. I don't even know if this will be an episode or not. I mean, it might be. It most likely will be. But yeah, this is the private action episode. So yeah, that's why there was almost no commentary from me. Yeah, it's good. It's not all bad. It's not as bad as everybody says it is. The private actions are fine, albeit they're kind of lifeless compared to the ones in the previous Starship games. But there are some good conversations to be had here if you actually really try to find them. And I'll save. I wish there was more variety. If there was more variety, these private actions would be a lot better. So, like, for example, in most Emerson private actions, he just says something like, "Oh yeah, look at all the women." But you know, I think you should have more varied private actions than that. Anne's private actions are really random. Like, she was trying to find a cat, and now she's going crazy, which I guess is kind of interesting. Victor has very few private actions, I've noticed, which is a shame because I like Victor a lot. Like look at him, he has purple eyes. That's freaking badass, dude. And I like his voice acting and I like his personality, but he has no private actions, so it's kind of boring. He's like Diaz from Star Ocean 2. Remember Diaz? Diaz was this really cool, really badass character who had like literally no private actions. That's Victor in this game. So, you know, there's a lot to say about the private actions in regards to how they relate to the earlier Star Ocean games. And, you know, I'm not gonna nitpick. I'm not gonna say, oh, I hate the private actions, I hate them because they're not as good as the previous games. No, I'm not gonna dislike them. You know, they're fine for what they are. But I do wish the developers had more time and more of a budget to flesh out these private actions more, so they didn't feel half-baked and that they didn't feel like they were constantly ending halfway through the private action. Like, not even like 5 minutes ago, there was a private action with Emerson where he asked a question and then the question wasn't answered and the private action ended. What was that? But yeah, no, really, it's not like, you know, it's not all bad. I like how many private actions there are. I like the voice acting. The voice acting is generally good. And I do like the system for getting the private actions. It's an improved system with worse private actions. There are some good private actions though. So yeah. Sorry for the long thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, Dark Warriors. I'll end the video now.
You don't believe in curses, do you, Anne?
Huh? Well...
Being a soldier, I guess it is weird that I worry about such things.
Well, no. I don't personally believe in them, but I can see why a soldier who puts his life on the line would want luck on his side. There must be a lot of officers who are superstitious.
Thanks. Then I'll keep on doing things the way I have been.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. My lucky color today is pink.
Your lucky color today is pink? Okay, why was she so over-animated there? She was like flailing her arms around and stuff.
I must say, that game you taught me is quite interesting.
Do you mean Polypong?
Yes. It's both fun and incredibly strategic.
So what exactly is this Polypong?
An interesting game.
But what kind of game?
What kind of game? What kind of fucking game? Tell me. It seems like the devs couldn't fit in all the private actions in the game, so they just inserted some of them in like the casual conversation they have when you run around the world.
When you go about washing rice, be sure to gently knead it with both hands.
During which part of the process do you add soap?
You don't wash rice with soap. You let it soak in water for about 40 minutes. Then you put it on the fire.
Ah, I've heard this. You start it off simmering and then increase the heat.
Exactly.
Finally, you get the rice so hot it makes your blood boil.
It's the rice that should boil, not your blood.
Is Anne... is it implied or supposed to be implied that Anne is kind of slow?
Do you remember Cassius?
That kid genius? It's hard to forget someone like him.
I promised that as soon as he reaches the appropriate age, I'd imbue him with a signet, but I don't know. I still have reservations about it.
Why? Because he's a kid?
Exactly. I seriously don't understand how those people could imbue a young girl like Relia with one.
Having a hands-off superior has its problems, huh? What's the matter?
I'm sorry. It's just that you reminded me of my own mentor. He prioritized his research over me and went off somewhere.
That must have been rough.
I still miss him.
Have you ever looked at Miki's handkerchief?
No?
The needlework on it is simply marvelous.
Not hard to believe, as I've heard she's adept at housework.
Then you think she made something that intricate all by herself? Does that mean my rival is actually Miki?
Really? Is her rival Miki?
Pardon me.
I still make far too many wasteful movements.
Victor, you've been more than a help to us.
Maybe. But I'm afraid I might accidentally hurt someone behind me.
Don't worry, because that's what I'm here for. If anything happens, I can take care of it.
That's why I'm worried.
Wait, what? What exactly is that supposed to mean, huh?
I mean what I say. It would be all the more shameful to harm a female ally.
I'm fine. It's not like he doesn't trust me to do the job.
I'm not very popular with the ladies on this planet.
On this planet, you say?
Right. Women were all over me on the other ones.
I guess a lot of women were attracted to your position.
Were they? Oh well. Power's one thing women find attractive in men anyway.
And that's why you're not popular here.
Ouch, that stings.
I don't think women inherently find power attractive. Anyway, yeah, like, there are so many conversations in this section of this town. Every single time I walk into this little intersection here, you get a new conversation, so...
Sorry.
I guess that's kind of interesting.
You know, you really are a beautiful woman, Anne.
Huh? What's gotten into you?
There are a lot of beautiful women on this planet, but none of them come close to you.
Thanks?
Beautiful and talented. I couldn't ask for a better subordinate officer.
Write your own report, Captain Kenny. Flattery will get you nowhere.
Hey, did a strange man approach and start talking to you just a moment ago?
Yes. He said I looked familiar and asked if I would like to go out to eat with him.
Ah, so he was trying to pick you up. You better be careful.
Doesn't picking up women involve direct physical contact?
Who's been filling your head with this nonsense? Emerson, I bet. When will that degenerate ever stop?